Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm Richard and this is Pixelate Visuals. First of all, I would just like to say a big thank you to all of you that have subscribed so far to the channel. I hope you're enjoying the videos that I've been putting out, and I'd also like to say thank you to those that commented on my very first video that I uploaded where I was actually talking in front of the camera. Some very nice comments from some very nice people, so thank you for that. Much appreciated. So a few days ago I bought myself a new lens. I've wanted a 50mm lens for a very long time, and being on a budget, I had a good look around to see what I could find, and I've opted for this little guy, which is the Sony FE 50mm f1.8 lens. Now my first thoughts on it: it's a reasonably good lens. It's very sharp, which I'm quite surprised about, to be honest. It comes with the lens hood, which is there, and the lens there. The focus ring is very smooth to operate. The only downside I would say to this lens is the autofocus is so noisy. It is very loud, on par with the shutter noise, to be honest. It is incredibly loud, but apart from that, I'm happy with how it's performed so far. I mean, I haven't used it for video as of yet, so I'm not sure how it's going to manage with using continuous autofocus, but I do know for the very few limited photos I've done taken around the house, it hunts quite a lot. You know, I'm not sure again how that would manage on the newer models of the Sony cameras, like the A7 III, the A7R4 and things like that, but I'm currently using the A7S Mark I, so you know, it's quite an old camera to today's standard, but yeah, it does hunt quite a bit. But other than that, I mean, I would highly recommend getting this little lens. You know, if you're after a 50mm lens to put in your kit bag, you know, you can't go wrong. Here in the UK it's £160. I'm sorry to those of you that live over in Europe or in the US or Canada, you know, you're going to have to do a little Google search and find out what the price is in your area. Just getting into photography, the 50mm lens is, you know, it's a good lens to have in your kit. You know, it is a prime lens, so it's got a very fast aperture on it, and yeah, it's generally a very good all-round lens. You know, if you're doing street photography, product photography, portraits, landscapes, you know, you name it, it can manage it. You know, like I said, it is an f1.8, so you do get that really nice bokeh or bokeh, however you want to pronounce it, that nice creamy smooth background that everyone loves. You know, it is really nice. If you're in the market for a new 50mm lens, have a look at the Sony FE 50mm f1.8 lens. To be honest, with my experience so far, you know, I would recommend it to people, especially if you're just starting out photography and you want your first prime lens. You know, prime lenses, the aperture tends to be a lot faster than a telephoto or a zoom lens. I mean, you can't beat the price of it really. You know, the quality is pretty good for Sony. You know, the lens does work and is compatible with APS-C cameras as well, so things like your A6400 for an example. You know, just bearing in mind that 50mm is going to be, I believe, the equivalent of a 75mm. So just keep that in mind if you're purchasing it for a APS-C sensor. Okay, well, it's yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video. If you already own the 50mm lens, drop a comment in the section below, because I'd love to hear your thoughts on it and how you've been getting on with it. Like I say, I've only had it a couple of days, so I haven't really tested it out all of that much. So yeah, let me know. Okay, cheers guys, and see you in the next video.